Miss Macy, what are you doing? You put yourself to bed, didn't you? You put yourself to bed. You knocked my doll off in the floor and made yourself a little tent bed. It's okay, you can do that. I don't care. I'm gonna pick up my doll though. You don't like my doll? My doll likes you. It's not a toy though, but she likes you. Yeah, she likes everybody. I'm gonna put her back right here. I'm gonna put her back right here. You going to bed without me? Gonna sleep on the couch today? Okay. I'm a blogger from the Nashville, Tennessee area, and I share tales on Hubby George, Little Man Roger, Precious Little Macy, and that little troublemaker Little Bit. Hello there. Just wanted to come in and let you know that the video that you're about to watch has our Macy girl in it for the last time. So we're going to dedicate this video to her. She had a very special place in our life. We lost her about 2 weeks ago. It's Christmas Eve as I tape this right now. It will be after the new year, likely, before you'll see this video. She had a liver issue that caused her not to want to eat, and her little body just wouldn't function properly. She had some lung issues and heart issues, and she just couldn't make it. And you know, will there be another dog in the future? I don't know. The conditions have to be right, and we won't go into that today, but we miss her very much, and it has been an adjustment. Enjoy the video. This takes us from about October until Christmas Eve at least, so take care and hope you and your family had a wonderful holiday season. Subscribe, give us a like. We'll be putting out these videos about once a month. Take care, guys. Bye. The days of October brought us some beautiful weather and some very pretty leaves. I don't remember a year where I was able to enjoy the leaves so much. My job is not as stressful now. I have a little bit more time off, and I just really enjoyed the season. We got out a little more. The virus was not as rampant for a little while there, and we were able to get out, go out and shop, and go out to eat, and we really had a good October and November. A little bit. Leaves are falling, aren't they? Yeah. How are you? It's hard to see you in the sun. You want to come in for a while? Well, come on in. There you go. Wow, just a gorgeous day with the leaves falling. Yeah, a little bit of breeze. We also went back to Columbia and helped Mom clean out her shed. We found my grandfather's old Navy uniform. And we might have found ourselves in one of our favorite tap rooms just one more time in the Mule Town, capital of the world. And if you're willing to creep up and down some stairs, you might find some secret finds in the stores in Columbia around the square. Mom fed us well while we were there, but we returned the favor and brought home some barbecue. Mom loves barbecue, and so do we. Our doggies were waiting on us back at Mama's, and Macy didn't seem to feel good. So we headed back to Mount Juliet and began doing a little bit of shopping for Christmas. It was fun to get out and about again. We stopped at Rice's country hams, which is a favorite of ours this time of year. Might have found a few gifts there. And we tried to help each other remember to wear our mask. We also enjoyed a day in Lebanon, Tennessee, in Wilson County. It was great to get out and about, and everything felt normal just for a little while. We always enjoy the atmosphere and the food at Town Square Social. And recently we discovered Demeter's Common, and we try to get back as often as we can. They're hearing something in the woods. I'm not sure what it is. Could be our cat, could be a squirrel. Although they're pretty used to squirrels. Could be the neighborhood fox. Oh, here comes another one. I'm gonna be late for work for filming deer. Look, here he comes. I said he, that's the mama. We see them every day, just about. This time of morning they'll come around, and then also in the evening. It's a family of deer. There's a buck somewhere, but more often we see the mama and the babies, which are growing up. Oh, one of them sees me. Hi, babies. You have a good day. I've got to go to work now. You be safe. They hear something in the woods. But off they go. Enjoy your breakfast. The drive-in these fall days have been just a little bit creepy as the air gets a little bit cooler. There's all these birds, and they're there in the early morning, in the late evening, and the fog is there, and it's just kind of creepy. I just hopped out of the car, and all of a sudden these birds just started coming from everywhere. But I must say that God has provided some of the most beautiful sunrises and sunsets during this fall season. Around Halloween, I had dinner with a friend at Smiley Thai, and then George and I went to a restaurant we had not been to before in Mount Juliet called Mimo's. And we had a pretty good tropical system to blow through. Little bit. Are you getting to come in? Old tropical storm outside? You like coming in and sleeping on your banky. It's nice to have a good mama and daddy.
Don't abuse it.
That's okay, I'll let you sleep. Enjoy. In peace. And little Roger got soaked outside in that tropical storm. What's up, Macy? What's up? What you doing? Are you a sweet girl? Yeah, you are. I love you. I love you. Do you love Mama? You love Mama? Yeah. Yeah.
That's sweet. I'm so glad you do. It's bedtime and we're gonna go to sleepy. Are you ready to go sleep? Yeah. Do you have something you want to tell me? You want to talk to me so bad, don't you? You want to tell me how much you love me? Yes, I know. I know how much you love me. I know. Mama knows. And I love you too. 'Cause you're a sweet girl. Are you ready to go sleepy? All right, go sleep. We go sleep. Night night, Miss Macy girl. Night night. Night night. Now where y'all think Daddy's gonna sleep? Where you think Daddy's gonna sleep? 3 of you? That's just a little much, don't you think? I don't know. Dogs and cats in the same bed? I don't know about that. Things that go scratch and bump in the night? It doesn't sound like a good night's sleep to me. How about you, Macy? Roger. You don't really feel good, do you? Sweet boy. Don't fall off the bed. He discovered the cat was in the bed. Oh yeah, he's scaring him off with a stare. Oh, you're gonna come see me. You think I'm gonna protect you? I might. And I might not. I might put you back out. I know you want to stay in the house. I know. Need your biscuits. Macy is like, I am not going to go over there and sleep with Little Bit. Little Bit is in my spot. Actually, Roger usually sleeps where Macy is, and Macy usually sleeps about where that red pillow is. And Little Bit, he just stays outside. But he got colder tonight, so he thinks he has a license to come in and spend the night. But we have a little box for him, so he stays warm. I'm going to sleep. I don't know where your daddy's going to sleep when he comes back in, but I guess he'll figure that out. He can sleep right there. Think he'll fit? I don't know either.
And as the leaves turn and we start to spend more time indoors, we begin to start cooking like mad, as if we don't do that already. So far, bananas, butter.
Secret spice blend.
What's a secret spice blend?
It's a blend of secret spices.
Give away a secret?
Well, it's got brown sugar,
Cinnamon.
a wee bit of cayenne.
Oh my. That's why you didn't want to tell me what was in there.
There's so little you probably won't be able to taste it.
Oh.
And then the secret ingredient. The one that smelled like it went with it the most.
Alright, I'm going to step back. Oh, there go the strawberries. This always makes me nervous.
Me too.
Stepping back. I'm scared it's going to catch my kitchen on fire. Oh, that always scares me.
Shouldn't. Keep burning off alcohol.
I was kind of worried about the towel being back there. Woo! It's still burning.
It's all good. Time-tested technique.
We had a lot of fun attending a virtual shower for my daughter Katie. Afterwards, we went to Yazoo with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and then out to eat in Hendersonville. We went to Linkoya Cafe, and they had the best poutine and probably the best hamburger I've ever had. And there was this awesome, really old clock. The virus started surging again not long after Halloween.
Sleeping dogs in the office today. Macy, look for the camera. You mind so well. Macy. Oh, Macy girl, come on, look. Look. Thank you. Thank you. The office is messy. There's just a lot going on, and I'm afraid that if I put any of it up, that I will forget about it. So, oh, that's our poodle that we had, and we lost her last year. We miss her so much. Sweet baby Toogie. Christmas is starting to come together. And look, you may remember if you read the blog, you know why I bought this. I couldn't figure out why I wanted this little animal so bad, and then later I realized it's a sloth, but I realized how much it looked like Toogie, and so I had to have it, and I keep it here in my office. Love it. Okay. Yeah, finally subscribed to that. You know, they have a lot of really good articles in there, and I wanted to see what discounts we can get. Yep. All right. Very, very busy. Need to hurry, but you know what? Everything will be all right. Macy, are you gonna go for a spa day?
Spa day.
Buzz, buzz. We're leaving Roger behind.
Roger will be thrilled.
Yes, he does not like spa day. Miss Macy girl, Mama's gonna miss you today. But you'll be all pretty when you come back. You'll be all pretty when you come back.
I bet they'll be done with her by lunchtime.
Probably so. They're pretty quick. Let's watch for Macy. There she is, little Macy.
Hello, sweet Maisie.
I'm gonna hand her to you. Come on. There's your daddy, honey.
All these birds, look at them. Wow. They're everywhere.
As Thanksgiving neared, George decided to fix a big batch of fried chicken, and oh boy, that was good. Hey guys, well, we just had Thanksgiving and it was a wonderful time. It was just the two of us. Really miss spending time with family. You know, we're used to that. Definitely an unusual year. Still, Thanksgiving weekend here in Macy Girl is not doing well. She has heart problems, enlarged liver, a little bit of, I guess it would be pneumonia. We came home with a bucket load of meds and she does not want to take them. So quite the challenge we have. She's an older dog, so we've got all that on our minds. Again, we spent half the day at the vet today, but it is the Friday after Thanksgiving, and normally this is when I take my fall decor down and go ahead and put up all of the Christmas decor. So just a lot going on. We're trying to relax also. COVID is setting in hard into our communities, into our workplaces, and definitely this has been a quick fall season. I'm totally looking forward to flipping the house into a more Christmassy feel. I've just gone through a lot of thinking lately about making plans, and I am such a big planner. There is nothing I like better than to pull out the planner and just start making lists and notes and reminders. George is also a big planner. He's a big list maker. You know, we really enjoy making those lists and making those plans and getting them on the calendar and looking forward to them and planning for them. 2020 has taught me this year that plans are made to be changed. I'm having to learn to be flexible. In most cases, since I'm an introvert, that has worked well for me this year. More time at home. I learned to do these vlogs. Learning to do these vlogs. But one thing that I need to remember is that I need to be flexible, because it's 2020. Isn't that all the reason you need? It's hard for me to be flexible sometimes because I get things just ingrained. It's going to be this way. This is what's going to happen, and I try to force it. And forcing it is not working this year. It just creates more animosity and chaos for everybody. So I'm really working on trying to be more flexible, but I'm really worried about my Macy girl. I'm really missing my family at the holidays, and that really makes everything a little more difficult. But we have a grandson coming in January. I'm holding on to that thought. There's so many unknowns, you know. We're going to be taking a trip. We don't know when we're going to leave. It's a baby, you know, it's not planned. We don't know when we're going to leave. We don't know where we're going to stay. We're not sure what we're going to do with the dogs, if they're going to come with us or not. And we're not going to have any reservations made. I don't really even know that our dogs will make it till January. So there is that possibility. Maybe for once in my life, it'll be good to be just like a feather in the wind, you know, because why not? When you plan it, it's all going to change anyway. I think I've always thought that if you're a feather in the wind, you won't get as much accomplished. So I do know that planning, you know, if I hadn't planned college, I wouldn't have gone. You got to plan sometimes, but I think the real key is just being flexible. The main thing is family and being there for family, and trying to figure things out as we go in this uncertain world. But you know, there's going to be some challenges ahead. 2021, we're going to hope for the best. We're going to be flexible, but we're going to deal with it as it comes, and it's coming. Let's keep smiling, keep grinning. I'm actually probably going to keep planning, and we just got to learn to be flexible. So with that, gonna let you all go, and I'm gonna get started on picking up all the fall decor. Here we go.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Hey, Roger. How you doing, buddy?
Wake up, sleepyhead.
What you doing? Hello.
How you doing, Mr. Roger?
Go outside.
Are you wiggly? You gotta get your wiggle in. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Push off your feet.
Good morning, Mr. Roger.
A little bit.
Good morning. It's just mesmerizing. And this has been going on for like a month and a half. Like, migrate already. And then they land in a tree and they decide they don't like it and they go find another tree. I mean, how come they just can't pick a tree? Do they have to wait for their buddies or what? Too crowded? No room in the inn?
Come on, Ma. Get a bite to eat.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Well, we had two dogs, Toogie and Roger. And Toogie was getting kind of long in the tooth. Roger has separation anxiety issues. So we talked about getting another dog so that Roger would have a companion when Toogie left us. Then the neighbors across the street showed up with a dog, which turned out to be Maisie. And I remember seeing her the first day and thinking, what a sweet dog. That's the kind of dog that we need. And then a couple days later, we were getting ready to leave for the day, and I saw the neighbor across the street, and I said, how's the new dog doing? And she started crying. She was upset because the new dog didn't get along with her pets, and they were going to have to take her back to the shelter. So I said, wait a minute, let's see what Sonia thinks. And I took Maisie in and let her into the door, and she ran into the kitchen and immediately bonded with Sonia, who said that we could keep her. So it's an interesting story, her backstory. The neighbor's son found her in a blinding rainstorm and took her home because the little dog was scared to death. They took her to the vet and she had a chip in her. She had belonged to a disabled couple in Madison, Tennessee. And then 5 years ago, just the records were wiped out. So nobody knows about her mystery 5 years. But anyway, we got her from the neighbors who were thrilled to not have to take her to the shelter. She immediately got along with Roger and Toogie and fit right in. She was Mom's dog from day one, and she was my dog too, but she was Mama's dog. And just some memories I have of her are, you gotta mention her breath, because she had bad teeth and horrible breath. First week she was here, her breath would wake you up in the morning. We kind of tamed that a little bit. And then when the sun came up, she was ready to get up. And she would let you know, and she would bark, and she would wake Mom up, go outside, and get her day started. And she loved to eat. She lived to eat. She would get so excited. We got a refrigerator, you could knock on it, and it turns the light on. And she would bark so loud at dinner time that she would set the light off. And she would wolf her meals down and look for more. And despite loving to eat so much and loving her treats, it always struck me how gentle she was when she took a treat from your hand. She was just very gentle, would never snap at you or bite you. And she had a little trick. My sister called it the circus dog trick. You could hold a treat up and she would stand up on her little long hind legs and turn around and walk on two legs until she got her treat. So she liked to do that. It was obvious that she had spent some time in a crate, because every time she got scared or nervous or thought we were mad at her, she would run and find a place that looked like a crate, which sometimes was the bathroom, sometimes was behind the bed, but she had a little desk that was like kind of square, and she'd go in there and that was her crate. And so I'm sitting here at my little office desk, and she would often come in and get under this bed, just stick her hind legs out, and hide her head on the bed and sleep with me while I was working on stuff. Often I'd be sitting in here typing and concentrating on something, and she'd come up and hop up on my leg and just look at me in the eyes and want a hug. She always crossed her little paws like that. I'm sure there's hundreds of pictures of her like that. That was always cute. And she was Roger's buddy. We didn't know how much Roger's buddy she was until she passed away, and he's been quite unsettled. He won't sleep through the whole night. We kind of think that she could see a little bit better than him and hear a little bit better than him, and she would guide him around and show him what he needed to do. So she was my dog too, and I miss her a lot every day.